Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast Collection Videoarts channel. I am going to show you the Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano by Bburago. This model was released in 2015. This is part of the Ferrari Race and Play 1/43 series. The Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano is one of the modern Ferraris that uses more curves on the car design. This is related to the 599XX and they have almost the same name, because this is the parent of the 599XX. The Ferrari 599 GTB is street legal and the 599XX can all be used on race tracks, but they are pretty in their own areas. We get to see more of the 599 GTB in this video. The paint designs are very minimal over the red painted body. The wheels are made with all plastic, one piece, with silver painted rims, Bburago style, and it's good here for this model. There are no large gaps between the wheels and the wheel wells. The only paint design on this side, which is the Ferrari badge. I think this is an air vent. It does not have any paint design, but the form is here. Line details for the doors and the door handles. Triangle just like the real car. Side view mirrors looks good on the model. This might be an air intake. The gas door just above the back fender, with some of the backlights visible here. We are now looking at the right side of the 599 GTB. It is very similar with the left side with a slight difference. Here's a short tour starting in the front. The wheels, all plastic, with very small gaps on the wheel wells. The painted badge on the side. Air vent. Line details for the door and the door handle. The side view mirror. It does not have any mirror sticker on it, but it's okay. Air intake, with the slight difference, the missing gas door, which is present on the other side. Some of the backlights still visible here. The front of the 599 GTB has more plastic parts and paint designs. The plastic lights on each side look realistic. It has some sort of an illusion of bulbs, which are really the pegs to connect the plastic lights on the metal body. The air intake at the bottom, in the bumper part, is painted with flat black paint. It does not have any patterns. The grille in the center has some crisscross patterns with the prancing horse over it, painted in silver. It is not just a paint, it is also a casting detail in the middle, which is cool. On top, in the front hood, is the Ferrari badge, just like on the side, but this time it is rectangle. Here's the other view of the other light and the air intake. The back of the 599 GTB has its own share of plastics and paint designs. On each side, there are plastic parts for the back lights. It's made with translucent plastic, and there are these little dots in the center that you can think of it as the light bulbs for the signal lights and even the reverse lights. But in reality, they're the pegs to connect these lights on the metal body. The exhaust at the bottom on the black plastic base painted with silver. In the center, the form for the trunk door, which contains the prancing horse logo on top painted in silver. I think it's a bit larger than the front. It's a casting detail, it's not just a paint design, and I find that cool too. At the bottom of the prancing horse is a license plate, which is really a sticker with the name of the car, 599 GTB. You can just replace that or leave it as is, or if you want to customize it for your own, just remove this carefully and replace it with your own license plate, a new kind of sticker. The diffusers of the plastic base in the center, they're wide apart. The other brake light with the exhaust at the bottom. We're now looking at the top of the 599 GTB. From here, you'll be able to see some similarities between this car and the 599XX because they are related. In the front, the full forms of the plastic lights in the Ferrari badge are in here. Some air vents with some black paints on them. The wipers on the plastic windshield The wipers are painted with flat black paint. Nothing much on the roof except for some ridges on the edges. The back window, slightly rounded on the back, but there are some casting details at the interior that might be part of the compartment. The back trunk door, with the Ferrari text logo at the edge, painted in silver. Some of the back details are visible here. The 599 GTB has some nice details for the interior. Some of the interior details include the dashboard in the front, the glove compartment on the right, the air conditioners in the center, the dashboard control and the driver's wheel on the left. Cushioned seats with the controls for transmissions in the center, compartment doors and covers at the back. What's nice about these larger scale models, they can put some textures or patterns to make it look like the real thing. Like here, there are some line patterns to make it look like carbon fiber. On the left of that carbon fiber are some coarse patterns to make it look like leather. The same is here on the car seats and the dashboard. In the air conditioner and the other parts of the front of the dashboard are some lines for the carbon fiber effect. Even the steering wheel looks realistic. It's a bit hard to show here in the video. If you have this model and peek at the interior through the windows, you will be able to see that the driver's wheel has gaps, just like in the real Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano. This ends my video art on the Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano Ferrari Race and Play 1/43 Scale Edition by Bburago. Thanks for watching, enjoy our collection, and see you with the next model.